Good day, welcome to the October episode of New Items Unpacked. In the beginning, I'll show you what I bought for resale. Later we will see what new items I got for my collection. Air Cavalry card is lame, I know, but what can I do, if I have an incomplete game of it? Work has to be done. The same is true for the following purchase. The Jungle Book and Outlander are not the most interesting cartridges, but if you need them, you gotta buy them. I also got 2 Repro Trash cartridge trays and 2 manual protection sleeves, for which I don't have any use. The next item might look lame at first, but I like it a lot. Batman Returns, French/Dutch version, is the second most expensive version of the game, after the Italian one. And I got this manual for €10 including shipping. I don't need it right now and probably never will, but having a very rare double manual is really good. It has the potential to be very fortunate in the future. I bought this set of games from an Italian seller for €100 plus shipping. It's not the biggest highlight, but reselling it will get me like €200 or even more. Especially the Superman 64 card is of great use, because I have the incomplete game lying around for ages. I was hoping for the Lion King game to be in better condition, but that didn't work out. It's now the second time that I got the game in a too bad condition. Mario World 2 came without cart, but when completed one day, it will be nice to sell. Here I found a Swedish seller, who had 4 complete games as auctions. I bought all 4 in order to upgrade the condition of the ones from my collection. I ended up only with a condition upgrade for Clay Fighter. All other games I already had in better condition. Now I bought 3 hard to sell games for no purpose. What a dumb move. When I carefully inspected the NHL game, I noticed something: the white color of the boxes is different. One of them has a wider white than the other. It also includes the manual in SCN-1. The most likely explanation is that Bergsalo ordered a new set of NHL games, which were slightly different due to a difference in the production. Now I think about whether I should keep both games or sell one. You can see the difference in the whiteness, can you? Here I bought a Lufia game in very good condition. I will try to get some money from it, but I paid €200 for it, so this will be a tough mission. I really should stop making purchases like this. I mean, I will be happy when I sell it and get my few bucks, but I will probably have to wait for several months for it to be sold. At least I got some new toilet paper. The condition of this Lufia really is nice, but the one from my collection is still better, so this really wasn't the best purchase. Lately I always get those fake cartridge bags. I always feel deceived when I get one of those. I put them into games that I sell myself, but I don't feel that good about it, because my customer might think about fake bags the same as I do. The seller of this game made the mistake that he used a high starting price for his bid. He chose €200. I think that's why I could get it at such a low price, because a high starting price scares many bidders away. I will now try to sell it for €450. I bought this from the UK and holy shit, am I dumb? Almost as dumb as the seller. It's the first time in my life that a seller from outside the EU declared a higher value of the purchase than it actually was. That's why I had to pay more in import taxes than it should have been. I am still working on getting my money back from the German customs. And all this trouble for a completely useless purchase. I thought that the sensible soccer game was the UKV, not the UKV-1, that I already have. But it wasn't. I also was the UKV-1. Idiot counter? Rise. And for unirely. I thought I only had it sealed, so I bought it as an addition to my collection. But I already have it. And in better condition. So I threw a total of €200 into the trash. Idiot counter? Rise again. So let's go over to the new items I bought for my collection. At the point of this video only 5 SCN games were missing from my collection. But I already had one of the 5 games as an incomplete, Pilotwings. The manual was missing. Now I bought a set of manuals including the missing manual for Pilotwings. So now only 4 SCN games are missing. But that's not all for this month with SCN games. I found a set of 6 shitty SCN games in mediocre condition. But 2 of the games were still missing in my collection. I wasn't sure if I should buy them, because of the insufficient condition. In the end, I decided to buy them. So now the missing NBA Jam and Winter Olympics are mine and only 2 games are missing. The condition of the Super Tennis can be described as utter dog shit. My personal highlight of this month is this purchase. On the American eBay, I bought the Scandinavian version of Doom, from a Greek seller, including the French/Dutch black and white manual. Unfortunately it did not include the original SCN manual. I love this purchase, because Doom SCN is one of the rarest versions there is. Plus the condition of the box is really nice, so I could massively improve the condition of the one from my collection. Lately I really like collecting those black/white manuals, and having this French/Dutch extra manual is ultra rare. Here I bought a condition upgrade for Killer Instinct, SCN version, which was one of the worst games in my collection. The other game is Metal Marines, French/Dutch version. I already have it, but it did not include the original French/Dutch manual, just the German black and white manual. I have seen this so many times on German eBay and it never had the French/Dutch manual included. That's why I am very sure that they removed it before selling it in Germany. That makes the French/Dutch manual really hard to find. For both games I paid a combined €450. Sick. Really sick. As you can see, the new Killer Instinct is really well preserved, except for the rip on the front. For Metal Marines I could upgrade the box and the manual. The cartridge has some irremovable stickers on it. Here I bought the GPS version of Donkey Kong Country 2. I already have the game, of course, but I didn't have the extra black and white manual in French language. And it is massive. 4 complete pages, both front and back printed on. I have a few games with 2 different black/white manuals, but Donkey Kong 2 is now the first that has 3. As you can see, I already have the Swedish and the Italian ones. It's funny that this month a copy of the game was auctioned, which included the German black/white manual. Too bad it ended at over €200, which I didn't want to pay. Kid Clown UKV. Yay! Tasmania, German version, which I only bought for the sole purpose of providing an original receipt. I'll lose some money when reselling the game, but who cares? Getting this receipt means a lot to me. What is this? A game that got shipped in a cooling bag. It's the Grey Dragon Ball game, FRA-1. I didn't know it existed. The Green Dragon Ball game also has a FRA-1. Still looking for that one. This is the second new French game that I bought this month. It's Illusion of Time still in blister. It has the normal flaws that blistered games usually have, like broken corners. As you can see, I only have another one in blister, Secret of Evermore. I paid a little less than €450 for Illusion of Time. Ah, isn't that cute? I got a cute dog postcard to my dog-themed Super Nintendo game. Here I paid less than €200 for a very good Beethoven game. I can massively improve the one from my collection and get a lot of money from reselling the bad copy. Money-wise, this was by far the best purchase of this month. It's been a very long time that I have opened my Beethoven game the last time. Here I bought a massive condition upgrade for my Earth Defense Force, Spanish version. I also found it at the German eBay and paid only €80 for it, including shipping. The seller also had a complete spawn for €80, but it was sold after 3 seconds and I was not lucky enough to find it in time. Imagine that. You can now see me doing what I like most about opening my purchases, the comparison, part by part, of the games and the decision, which parts to keep and which to sell. It's also very good when you get an extra consumer information leaflet with the double games, because you'll get most new games without one of those. The last purchase of October that I want to present to you is this one. Here I bought the UKV of Total Carnage because it included the original receipt. Too bad, an upgrade in condition was not possible. The other game of this purchase is Spanky's Quest, Spanish version. I hate Spanish games, so rare, so expensive. Luckily I found this one on the German eBay and got it at an acceptable price. As I said before, you often buy games that don't include the original consumer info leaflet. That's why it's always good to have additional ones lying around. Or you buy loose ones like I did here. Bought 2 Spanish and 2 Italian ones. Man, this Italian seller packed the leaflets well. Italians, they don't know how to build cars, or tanks, but they sure know how to protect leaflets for mail transport. Before we finish this episode of New Items Unpacked, let me introduce you to the first episode of The Lion, the Witch and the Audacity of This Bitch. Whenever I find a very retarded listing or seller on eBay, I will tell you about it here in this micro-series. The first episode is about a listing I found on the German eBay, check it out for yourself first. The title says, the Super Nintendo Zelda Gold Pack. At first I was like, great price, I'll buy it. But then I realized, that it's the gold pack without the gold pack. Just the standard SCN version of the game. In this condition is worth about €250. And this seller tries to sell it for €2,500. Really audacious. But the funniest part is his description, in which he says, ideally used to complete the Zelda Gold Pack. So for everyone who has an incomplete Zelda Gold Pack lying around, here's your chance to complete it. What a clown.